Welcome back to downtown Detroit. The joint's jumping here at Little Caesars Arena. We're in the postseason. Round number 2. Pistons trying to go up 2-0 on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far, so good. They lead them 25-18 after 1. Pistons great out of the gate. Cavaliers fought back as we thought they would.
Yeah, they would fight back, but you know, when you look at the Pistons, have yet to shoot a free throw. Was able to get it. Was fortunate last game to get free throws, but right now you got to keep on attack mode. This Cleveland team is tough.
Cavaliers have 6 turnovers. They had a bunch in game 1, leading to double-digit Piston points. They had 20 turnovers for 31 Piston points. So far in this one, 6 turnovers for Cleveland for 7 points. The Pistons have turned it 4 times for 6 points for the Cavaliers. Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert. Cade Cunningham, Javonte Green, and Jalen Duren start the second for the Pistons. Again, wearing their home whites. Cade back near the timeline. Cade to the foul line. Cade shoots a pass right corner for LeVert, nearly swiped by Jalen Tyson, who just knocked it out of bounds.
Well, they're looking to make sure that Cade doesn't get that dribble penetration. Cade with only 2 points, but 3 assists. A lot of Holman.
Inbound pass to JD. Takes it to the right baseline, turns to the basket, half hooks and missed it. Tough luck miss over Mobley.
That's his first shot of the game.
Good move to get it, just a near miss. Here's Donovan Mitchell inside for the Cavaliers. He's determined to score, and he has 10. James Harden has yet to score. Pistons 25, Cleveland 20. Cade right hands up the right side. Topside Duncan Robinson, Mitchell in his face. Deep right to Cade. Cade against Strus. Clock at 5. Cade to the lane. Ball slips away. Strus has it to Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, he walked.
Straight to the rim. He took a step. As Donovan Mitchell got in his face, or Duncan Robinson got in his face. A turnover.
Somebody fell over there. I think it was Schroeder.
Not Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell.
Mitchell, when he took that extra step, stumbled.
Ooh.
I slipped, I stumbled, I fell.
His ankle came up a little limp right there.
Hey, y'all, I need a little bit more excitement on the call. I'm going to go to the other side. Sorry.
Second minute, second quarter.
Won't feel it now. You'll feel that later.
Pistons with the basketball.
And Evan Mobley.
I like this. This is a defensive lineup.
There we go. A little bit more energy.
Duren in between the circles.
A little bit more energy.
Duren lob down low to Cunningham. Ball's deflected. They work at right wing to Robinson. To Cunningham in the corner. His 3 rattled around the rim and in. Cade Cunningham
Bucket.
has been shooting it
Good to see y'all.
in the postseason, just under 40%. He was only at 34% in the regular season.
Keep moving.
28-20. Here's Tyson. One of the lane. Drives and scores, and a foul to go with it. And for the second time tonight, Jalen Tyson with a chance for an and 1. That bucket gets the Cavs to within 6, 28-22. Serena, what'd you hear in between quarters 1 and 2 when you were over there in the huddle?
Tim, it was all about what they have to do better against Detroit's ball pressure. You know, they talked about setting X screens against the ball pressure. They talked about making sure you stay off the sideline because you can see them trapping there. And offensively, they've got to get off the ball quicker, have better ball movement. That was stressed by everybody in that huddle, Tim.
Tyson missed the free throw, couldn't complete the three-point play. Cunningham behind his back on the dribble, lost it, but it went out of bounds off James Harden.
Cavaliers got back, Tim. They got back in pretty good order because Cunningham was looking for a layup.
So Harden back in, so you've got the backcourt of Harden and Mitchell with Strus, or excuse me, with Ellis, along with Mobley and Tyson. Here's Duren. Duren into the paint, will drive and score. Jalen Duren with
Too
his
easy, Tim. Too easy.
first 2 points of the ball game, makes it 30-22. Cavs down 8. 2 minutes off the second quarter clock. Harden, lob out front to Tyson, quickly to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell matched up against Javonte Green. Mitchell pulls up three and rimmed out. Rebound grab by Jalen Duren. Donovan Mitchell has got 10, but is yet to connect on a long ball. Duren, run of the lane, muscles into Mobley. Duren cut off, floats it out front to Cunningham. Cunningham, cross-court left wing, LeVert. Karras with a three, got it. And Karras LeVert, he's got a couple of three balls to hurt the Cavaliers, and they're down by 11 again at 33-22. Here's Harden, unloads a three ball, it rimmed out. Rebound grab by Duren. And Cavaliers cold from downtown. Cunningham got it to LeVert. LeVert against Tyson. LeVert dribbles to the top of the key. LeVert into the paint, pulls up, shoots, way off. Rebound grab by Jalen Tyson.
Push it.
Tyson crosses the half-court line. 9 minutes to go, first half. Tyson will lob it to Mobley. Quick handoff to Harden. Harden against Duncan Robinson. Harden got bumped, run of the lane, pulls up and hits.
All
Harden.
day.
Harden with his first 2 points of the ball game makes it 33-24.
And he's got Duncan Robinson on him. Give him room.
8:44 to go here in the second quarter of play. Duren, top of the three-point arc. Duren against Mobley. Duren just muscling, flipped it up, no, but he drew that foul from Evan Mobley. And that'll put Jalen Duren at the free throw line, shooting 2. You know, you can score 30% off the Cavs City Edition collection and jerseys throughout round 2. Shop at Rocket Arena and Pinecrest Center Court locations, or go online at Cavs.com/shop. So at the free throw line, Duren, first one up and good. Jalen Duren, pretty solid free throw shooter, 75% in the playoffs, and that matches his 75% during the regular season. There's Asar Thompson checking back in for Detroit. Pistons by 10, 34-24. 8:37 to go first half. Don't forget Mike Snyder and Brad Sellers will be coming up at the half with the McDonald's halftime report. Mike and Brad at the intermission. Duren missed that second free throw, 34-24. Cavs down 10, 8.5 to go here in the first half of play. Harden out near the half-court line, on the dribble in the center circle, works to the left side, left of the lane, fires right wing Ellis, three ball, got it! Keon dead on with that three ball. He had one on Tuesday night, drains that one to get the Cavs to within 7.
Harden.
34-27.
Harden making plays.
Duren, top of the arc. Duren spinning into the lane, rolling, partially blocked. And then Harden grabbed the ball, and he got clobbered by Duren. How in the world Jalen Duren is complaining to Zach Zarba right there? I don't know. He just knocked Harden to the deck.
He shot the ball, and then he got his rebound. And now he's complaining.
The Cavs with the ball, down 7, with exactly 8 minutes to go second quarter here at Little Caesars Arena.
Come on, Cavs. I see a run coming.
Cavs looking to tie this series at 1 game apiece. Detroit won game 1 by 10, 111-101. Harden near the half-court line. Harden had it poked to the half-court line, and then he got shoved by Asar Thompson. Harden goes flying out of bounds. And
Flagrant.
yeah, they got Asar Thompson with the foul. And for Thompson, it will be his 3rd foul. So Asar Thompson picks up his 3rd team foul on the Pistons.
I like it.
So that'll get Ronald Holland back in for Detroit. Tobias Harris will also check in as Holland replaces Thompson, and Harris will replace Javonte Green.
And those fouls add up. When you stay in attack mode, those fouls add up.
Isaiah Stewart back on for Detroit. Duren has sat down as well. Here's Harden, right of the lane, feeds underneath, threw it right to Duncan Robinson. Turnover Cavaliers. Pistons ball up by 7. 7.5 to go here in the first half. Tobias Harris, right side against Ellis. Harris had it poked away by Ellis. Harris got it back, finds Holland in the lane. Flips, miss, tip, no, put back up, no, and a foul will be called. We'll get that one on Evan Mobley.
And I'm telling you, a lot of stuff is coming in that paint, and you're looking for Mobley and Jared Allen to help. That means that when that ball goes up, everybody's got to come back and rebound by committee.
For Ronald Holland, this is only his 4th free throw in the playoffs. 1 of 3 coming into tonight. He's now 2 of 4. Good free throw shooter during the year at 80%.
Yeah, he hasn't seen much light, but this is when the Cavs can catch him, Tim. I still think that we're going to catch him with the dominant bench lineup. You've got Ellis in there, you've got Schroeder in there, and you've got Tyson. All 3 of those kids.
Holland hit them both. 36-27. Pistons by 9. 7:10 to go. Here's Harden into the forecourt. Harden against Holland. Harden left in a lane, had it knocked out of his hands, got it back. No, he didn't. Lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, because he's not getting the call, Tim. He's not getting the call on the bump.
Well, that'll give it to the Pistons. As again, they'll look to extend this lead back into double digits, leading by 9, 36-27 with under 7 minutes to go here in the half. Danis Jenkins, right of the lane into Ellis. Banks missed. Rebound, Jared Allen. Quick handoff to Schroeder. Schroeder up the right side. Schroeder heads to the baseline, feeds it in the lane to Allen. And Allen hooks and scores, and that'll bring a timeout by the Pistons.
I like it, Tim. They didn't give in. Early in the clock stuff works.
Cavaliers pulled back to within 7, 36-29, 6:43 to go first half. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Tyson, one of the lane, drives and scores, and a foul to go with it. And for the second time tonight, Jalen Tyson with a chance for an and one. Harden out near the half-court line on the dribble in the center circle, works to the left side, left of the lane, fires right wing Ellis, 3-ball, got it! Keon dead on with that 3-ball. He had one on Tuesday night, drains that one to get the Cavs to within 7.
Harden,
34-27.
Harden making plays.
Cavaliers within 7 off the timeout. 36-29, 6:43 to go first quarter. First half. First half here at Little Caesars Arena. Hey, create a free Cavs rewards account and link your card to be automatically entered to win 2026 Cavs playoff tickets. Join at Cavs.com/rewards. Yours truly, Tim Alcorn, Jim Jones, and Serena Winters.
Tim, I thought it was really interesting that Kenny Atkinson, at the end of that huddle, he looked at Donovan Mitchell and James Harden and said, guys, Phil Jackson used to tell Michael Jordan, hit the open man. And I think that just goes to show, these two guys are so integral, so important to this team. But for him to say that in that huddle, I think was pretty big. Donovan Mitchell also looked at everybody and said, guys, it all starts on the defensive end, right? Sometimes the best offense is the best defense. If they can get it done there, then they can go on a run here.
Yeah, well, what he's basically saying is hit the open man is quit dribbling so much, because they're over dribbling against a good defense in the half court. You take over 3 dribbles in the half court, advantage defense.
Pistons with the basketball, up 7. Here's Cade Cunningham on the left side. Cunningham around a screen, met by Schroeder, top of the key, swings it left side to Jenkins, back out front to Cunningham. Cunningham still with Schroeder, went between his legs on the dribble. Left corner Jenkins, and his 3 is good. And I'll tell you what, Detroit is shooting it well from downtown.
Detroit,
what they're known for. But the lead's back to 10 at 39-29. Harden at the other end. Harden around an Allen screen. Harden into the lane, and he drew the foul. And he tried to push that shot up.
Well, let's see if he's going to shoot. They're going to let him shoot it?
Yep. Okay. Harden shooting 2. First trip to the line tonight for James Harden.
You never know, Tim.
Max Strus and Dean Wade will check in for the Cavaliers. Jalen Tyson will take a seat. Here's Harden. 2 points in the ball game. He has 1 field goal. First trip to the line tonight. And Harden bounced that first one around the rim and in. Game 3 Saturday afternoon at Rocket Arena. That game will tip at 3. Game 4 also at Rocket Arena. That's Monday night, and a bit of a later start on Monday. They'll tip that one at 8. Harden, line right, swishes the second. So James Harden goes 2 for 2. The Cavs are within 8 at 39-31. Halfway through the second quarter here at Little Caesars Arena. Cade Cunningham on the handoff to Danis Jenkins. Jenkins on the right-hand dribble to the right side. Comes over to the lane, flipped underneath. Allen poked it away to Strus. Got it to Harden. Harden racing down the floor. Harden to the left sideline, still on the dribble. Harden looking for a screen. Harden to the baseline. Harden had it poked away and stolen by Holland. Turnover, Cavaliers. Holland ahead to Jenkins, gave it right back to Holland, and he'll flip it up. Foul on the floor. We'll get that one on Schroeder.
Yeah, he sold that too, Tim, because they cut him off right on the baseline. He had nowhere to go, and he got the call.
It'll be side out for the Pistons, as Cade Cunningham will throw it in over on that far side. Cavaliers, again, with some turnover issues here tonight. As Harden coughed up that last one. Schroeder sits down. Donovan Mitchell back in. Cade Cunningham takes a seat with only 5 points for Detroit. Tobias Harris back in. Danis Jenkins out front. Robinson. Rainbows a 3. It's in and out. Rebound grab by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs down 8. 5:20 to go first half. Allen top of the 3-point arc. Sideline right to Harden. Harden got hit out front by Holland.
Yep.
As he got whacked right in the face. Harden holding his ear. He may have a little ringing in his ear right there after he got belted by Ronald Holland.
Well, shoot these free throws.
So with Harden heading to the free throw line, we'll pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Why are they
Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. East Side night. This is what we're doing. Game night, Detroit basketball. Hey, where are the Cavs? Back to the ball game.
Here's Harden at the free throw line.
Come on, Cavaliers.
Shooting 2. Crowd here at Little Caesars Arena not happy about the fact that Harden's at the stripe, but he swishes the first to make it 39-32. Ian Harden, 17th year in the league, 17th time he's been involved in postseason basketball. And he's good on the second. 4 of 4 from the line tonight for James Harden. Cavs are within 6, 39-33. 5:12 to go in the half. Jenkins, right of the lane, pulls up, shoots, and hits. Danis Jenkins now with a 9-point first half. He had 12 on Tuesday. Cavs down 8, 41-33. Harden comes around a screen from Allen. Harden into the lane, floats, left it short, rebound loose. Allen has it. Allen in the paint, spinning, flipped it up, got knocked down. Jared's in a heap, and that'll be a foul. Called on the Pistons. That'll put Jared Allen at the free throw line.
Okay, Tim, and what the Cavs have been able to do since the bench crew came in, they've
Doing
been
candy.
that scoring momentum.
Primitive.
from the Pistons. Cavs are scoring.
I see y'all out there creeping. Hey,
Allen
doing
line
candy.
right, first
This
one
for
up
you.
and
This is
in.
for you, homie.
And Jared Allen has really struggled.
You know
with
I'm a
charity
West Side
striking
guy.
in the playoffs
It's
at
East Side night.
47%. He was solid during the year at 71%. Second one on the way. Nope. Rebound grab by Ronald Holland. 41-34. Pistons by 7 with the basketball. Here's Danis Jenkins, topside against Donovan Mitchell. Jenkins, lob sideline left to Harris. Tobias Harris against Dean Wade. Harris drives by Wade. Came up and under and flipped it in. That was a tough shot from Tobias Harris. Makes it 43-34. Wade in the backcourt on the handoff to Harden. Harden unloads a long three. In and out. Ball tapped out front. Tracked down by Strus. His three. No whistle and a foul. And it'll be Jared Allen going back to the free throw line as they called that foul on the rebound.
Well, he's been aggressive, Tim, trying to give the Cavs second shot opportunities, and he and Stewart have been banging down low.
What's up, homie?
Jared Allen at the line as the Cavaliers are in the bonus. Sends that first one up and it rattled in.
Way to go, big fella. Make your presence known.
Jared Allen now with a 6-point ball game. Averaged 15.4 during the regular season. Scoring numbers in postseason has dipped, averaging 12.5 points. Excuse me, 10.5 points per game in the playoffs. Second free throw, good.
Okay.
Jared hit them both. It's now 43-36. Boy, that lead has just stayed between 6 and 10.
Yes, it has, Tim. It's a grind.
Cunningham against Strus. Now Cunningham gets Mitchell on a switch. Cunningham out front. 3-ball short. Rebound James Harden for the Cavaliers. Bounces it to Mitchell at the half-court line. Cross-court Dean Wade unloads a three. Nope. Long rebound. And by Danis Jenkins. Cavaliers just really struggling at the arc, and Jenkins goes coast to coast as he drives to the other end and scores. Jenkins has an 11-point first half. And again, the lead is 9 at 45-36. Harden right at the half-court line. Double team. Got it out front to Mitchell. Fires in the right corner to Strus. Three, in and out. Rebound grab by Tobias Harris. Harris will walk the ball into the forecourt. Harris driving by Wade. Harris will drive, miss. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell pushed the ball across the half-court line. Mitchell on the left sideline. Mitchell against Jenkins. Mitchell stutter steps. Tried to feed it to Allen. Turns it over. Out of there with it comes Harris. Harris in the lane to Duren. Left corner to Cunningham. Got it out front to Jenkins. Jenkins over his shoulder to Harris. 3-ball up. No. Rebound Danis Jenkins. Jenkins in front of the Cavalier bench. 10 on the clock. Jenkins steps into the corner. Will shoot and miss. Offensive rebound. Duren out front to Harris. Harris drives by Harden. Harris in the lane. Flips and scores. Timeout Cavs. Leads back to 11. 47-36. Pistons on top. 2:46 to go first half on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Cavs down 11, 47-36. Pistons lead it here on their home floor. Cavaliers again struggling with turnovers, 9 in the first half of play. Real struggle from downtown. It's like they're shooting them from Flint. Cavaliers 2 of 12 beyond the arc for 17%. And the bench play, Jim, that's been controlled by the Pistons. Jenkins with 11, LeVert with 6, Ronald Holland with 2, as the Pistons bench has outscored the Cavaliers 19-8.
Yeah, I just think, Tim, that we'll have a little run, 4-0, 5-0, and then they come roaring right back. So they've got another gear, and we've got to get ourselves in gear. We have to be able to sustain our defensive efforts. Every time they get scared, JB will call a timeout. We got within 7, and then they rolled off a couple of baskets after the timeout. You got to stay with it emotionally, guys. Stay with it.
Let's have a look at our Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers. Discount Drug Mart, your one-stop shop. That saves you the runaround for Detroit assist-wise. They have 10 leading the way. Cade Cunningham, he's got 5 assists in the first half. Cavaliers with only 6 assists. And again, we talk about the assist-to-turnover ratio. Well, 6 assists with 9 turnovers, that's not going to cut it. 6 assists, and leading the way is Evan Mobley with 3. Those are your Discount Drug Mart first half assist numbers, brought to you by Discount Drug Mart. Cavs with the basketball off the timeout, down by 11 at 47-36. Harden against Cunningham at the half-court line. Cunningham poked at the ball. Harden got it back, gave it to Allen, right back to Harden. Harden with 10 on the shot clock. Harden, long 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Cunningham. Again, ice cold downtown shooting from the Cavaliers. Tobias Harris finds Cunningham out front. Cunningham comes around a screen from Duren, and the offensive foul will be called on Jalen Duren.
And that's a good call, Tim, but he's been doing that all game. He's a big body. He's smart about it. He'll let you make contact, then he'll turn his body, and then you've got to take an extra step to get over the pick.
Cavs down 11 with the ball. Mobley left to the lane. Evan into the paint. Evan hooks, missed. Rebound grab by Tobias Harris. The Cavaliers having a hard time from the field. 12 of 32. Harris, right of the lane, drive, scoop, scores off the glass. And Tobias Harris, outstanding postseason continues. He's got 9 here in the first half tonight, and it's 49-36. Pistons now at their biggest lead. Harden left of the lane, fade away, good. James Harden.
Yeah,
Quiets the crowd somewhat.
Tim, I like that mid-range rather than that settling for that 3. Attack that defense.
Harden with 8 all here in the second quarter of play. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Pistons by 11. Here's Cunningham, right of the lane. Right wing, Robinson, Duncan with a 3. Swish. Robinson, who had 4 long bombs on Tuesday, has 2 more tonight. And the lead is 14. Here's Mitchell, top of the key, into the lane, over his shoulder to Mobley. Evan, 3, good!
Okay, the extra pass. Donovan made the defense collapse. Mobley moving without it.
A minute to go here in the first half. 52-41, Pistons by 11. Tobias Harris lobbed down low to Duren, and he just threw it right by him out of bounds. The Cavaliers will try to capitalize on a turnover, as Harden has it in the backcourt. 52-41. Harden around the Mobley screen. Gave it to Evan. Mobley against Harris. Mobley into the lane. Got it blocked out of bounds by Tobias Harris. Evan got surrounded down there, and he had nowhere to go.
That's right. Ball fake, big fella. Ball fake, they're in the air, then you can draw the foul.
And that Pistons defense can gobble you up like the Venus flytrap. That's exactly what happened to Evan Mobley right there. Harden lobs it into Allen. Allen in between the circles, hands it off to Mitchell. Donovan, right of the lane, shot puts, and it rolled out. Rebound grab by Danis Jenkins. Detroit can't quite run it all the way out. It's about a 7-second differential. Here's Jenkins at the half-court line. Jenkins on the slow dribble. 52-41 Detroit. Jenkins tosses it to Cunningham. 6 on the clock. Cunningham against Mitchell. Cunningham looks at the clock, throws it down low to Duren. Duren got Allen in the air, and then Allen ends up having a piggyback ride on the back of Duren, and the foul will be on Jared Allen.
We're better to send him to the line than get dunked on.
Well, they're going to call it a side out.
Oh, we'll take it. Go ahead.
Yeah, he had the ball on the ground. I think that's a good call as we look at it. Duren was dribbling the basketball. He puts it down on the floor. Now again, the head and shoulder fake did get Allen, but that was not a shot attempt. Danis Jenkins throws it into Duren on the baseline. Back in the corner to Jenkins. Jenkins double team, got it to Duren, and he's got a dunk. Cavs down 13. 3 on the clock. Mitchell's going to let it bounce to the half-court line. Scoops it up, eludes a double team, run to the lane, into the lane, shot put, scores!
Okay,
I think that's a good bucket.
Bucket for
I think
real.
Donovan was able to get
I
that
think that's
shot
a good
off.
bucket. Halftime.
Zach Zarba will come over here
Good
to the
to see
scorer's
y'all.
table and take a second look at it. But Donovan Mitchell, yeah, he definitely got that off with about 0.2 on the clock. So they'll count
The ruling on the floor is good basket. The play's under review.
Yeah, I think they're going to give that to Donovan Mitchell. So that late hoop gets the Cavaliers a little bit closer as the two teams head to the locker room. As the Cavaliers will look to battle back as they trail here at the half to the Pistons. So Mike Snyder, Brad Sellers, once again, Cavaliers coughing the ball up. They can't hit long balls, and they've got some work to do in quarters 3 and 4.
Indeed, Tim, it's time for the McDonald's halftime report. Turnovers and missed threes, and the Cavaliers are down 11. We'll get into all of it with Brad Sellers. Also, we'll check out other NBA news of the day as we are into the divisional semifinals of the playoffs. At the half in Motown, it's the Pistons 54, the Cavs 43. The McDonald's halftime report is coming up next on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
First, the McDonald's halftime report, and I'm loving it. Here's Mike Snyder.
It's halftime in Detroit, and at the half, the Pistons are leading the Cavaliers by a score of 54-43. Mike Snyder, Brad Sellers with you from Cavs Studio Control. Cavaliers trying to get a win in Detroit before the scene does shift back to Cleveland. Game 3 will be Saturday at 3, with Game 4 next Monday night at 8. But again, in the first quarter, turnovers bit the Cavs, and they were down by 7 after one at 25-18. And in the second quarter, the Cavaliers trying to get into it. And every time they got it to 7, the Pistons pushed it back out to double digits.
Here's Cade Cunningham on the left side. Cunningham around the screen, met by Schroeder, top of the key. Swings it left side to Jenkins, back out front to Cunningham. Cunningham still with Schroeder, went between his legs on the dribble. Left corner Jenkins, and his three is good. And I'll tell you what, Detroit is shooting it well from downtown, and it's not what they're known for. Leads back to 10 at 39-29.
Now, if you thought there was an edge the Cavs had in this series would be three-point shooting, not the case. Jenkins has just 1 3. He has 11 points, though, and he leads Detroit in scoring. Now, he's getting that off the bench. Pistons, though, are 7 of 15 in threes. Cavs just 3 of 14 in three-point shooting. On the boards, the Pistons have out-rebounded the Cavs 20-16. Second chance points, actually the Cavs have 1 more than Detroit, but then we get to that category of turnovers, 9 of them by the Cavs, resulting in 12 points for Detroit. Pistons have turned it over 8 times in this game. Detroit getting really balanced scoring. Jenkins leads them with 11. Harris has 9, 8 for Robinson and Thompson, and their all-stars, Duran and Cunningham, each with 5. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell with 12. James Harden has 8. He's just 2 of 10, though, from the field. He does have 3 turnovers. And for the Cavs after that, 7 for Jared Allen, 8 for Dean Wade, or rather 5 for Evan Mobley. And then off the bench, Jalen Tyson with 5. Cavs shooting just 39% from the field, 15 of 38. Detroit at 53%. And Brad Sellers, when you look at this box score, yeah, the turnovers jump out at you, but Detroit shooting it very well from three-point range, 7 of 15.
Yeah, we've had some untimely turnovers, Mike, but you know they only have 2 more turnovers than the Pistons. So it's really not that. It is us not being able to defensively control the Pistons. A guy like Dennis Jenkins comes in and gives you 11 off the bench in 14 minutes. It can't happen. I mean, this is in the scouting report. If you hold the others down, Cade Cunningham's not going to do what he does. Duran, not so much. He hasn't been playing so well, but he's just a small double-figure guy. Tobias Harris, kind of keep him in check. But the others, it is the others that are doing this. And the other thing is, we have yet to put up any real resistance here because people are getting to where they want to go, when they want to go, and at the pace that they want to go. And I would like, you have to stop the basketball. You have to take the challenge defensively that's going to occur. The great thing is we're only down 11. I will say it again like I said after the first game, Mike. The Pistons are known throughout this league for letting you back in a ball game. So you're only down 11. You're like 3.5 possessions. That's it. That's all you're down. So you should take solace in that, regroup in the second half, and then I got to think, the coaching staff has to look and see, are these combinations really working? Are they effective? Or is there someone else that can help me? I'm just trying to get out today. I'm not trying to look into Saturday or Monday. I'm talking about just today. That's what the Pistons are doing. Dennis Jenkins, about a week and a half ago, they were ready to run him out of Detroit. He has a good game 7, and then he plays now, and now like everybody like Dennis Jenkins, this is the same guy they wanted to run out of Detroit. So it can be somebody in our own area here that's sitting around here that may be able to help us. But that's the coaches have to decide what combination is going to work for us.
Dennis Jenkins with 11 for the Cavs in their three-point shooting. I mentioned 3 of 14. Donovan and James a combined zip for 6.
Well, that's tough because your 2 lead people are supposed to be leading the way, right? And it's not like on the other side, the 2 lead people in Detroit are blowing the socks off of us, right? So let's say that's negated. We're only down 11. You have a chance here. I don't want people to get dismayed. We're in this ball game. We have a chance, but defensively, we've got to correct our woes. The second half, they can't get what they got. They've been pushing us around, right? We're falling all over the floor. I haven't seen the Pistons fall yet, right? How many times have we fallen?
Seen a lot of guys picking themselves up.
Then the other side, I see James. They're checking your handle, the ball. They're checking your ball handling. Donovan, they're checking. That's the report after the Toronto series. They're doing the same thing. So we have to make it easier for those 2 to get into some action. And it just may not be them bringing the ball up. It may be someone else.
All right, well, we'll see what Kenny does, what kind of adjustments he looks to make. Brad, thank you. Of course, Brad will check in at the end of the third quarter. And then, of course, he's with me on the Cavs postgame show as the Cavaliers are 10 of 12 at the line. Detroit's only got there 4 times. They are 3 of 4. 54-43. The Pistons lead it. One other game later tonight, that'll be the Lakers and the Thunder, and that'll be in Oklahoma City. If you missed it yesterday, the Knicks defeated Philadelphia to take a 2-0 series lead, and the Spurs pounded the Timberwolves 133-95. That series now tied at 1 aside. Hey, download the Cavs app to play Cavs Pick'em, presented by KeyBank. $1,000 in cash will go to the overall playoffs winner, along with over $200 in prizes each game. Head to the Cavs app and play Cavs Pick'em, and you can do it right now. This is the McDonald's halftime report. At the half of Game 2 in Detroit, it's the Pistons 54, the Cavs 43. We'll send it back to Tim, Jim, and Serena after this timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavs Audioverse.
At the half, 47-36. Pistons lead it here on their home floor, Little Caesars Arena. Cavaliers looking to tie this best-of-7 series at 1 game apiece. Detroit looking to go up and maintain home court advantage as they took game 1 by 10, 111-101. Cavaliers with a 36-point first half. That matches not only their playoff low, but their regular season low as well. And for Detroit, it matches their playoff low as far as it matches their regular season low. So it has been a rough couple of quarters for the Cavaliers. And again, they are just not shooting the ball well at all. Cavs 15 of 38, 3 of 14 from beyond the arc. And again, those 9 turnovers, which have led to 12 Piston points. Hey, we want to remind you that the Cavaliers Community Foundation invests in organizations that directly support youth in Northeast Ohio. More than $27 million has been granted through the CCF to local nonprofits. Support the efforts at Cavs.com/community foundation. Cavs down 47-36. Third quarter follows this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Cavs down 11 as we get ready to start the third here in Detroit. Tim Elkhorn along with Jim Jones. It's great to have Serena Winters with us on the Audioverse side throughout the postseason. Serena, what do you have for us?
Well, I cut off
Hey.
associate head coach Trevor Hendry at the half.
In the
and
chat,
as you can
there's
expect,
a young
turnovers
man
once again,
named
the main
Todd
talking point,
who
12
says,
points
"Hurry
they've
up,
given up off the
parlay
post. He says, look, we
Harden
just have to get off
under
the ball quicker.
assist
Know that once we give up the
with
ball, we're getting
Durant
it back
under
in a better
points.
spot. And we
Hurry
have to get a look out
before
for
the
Jenkins
half
here in
is
the second
over,
half.
which
Know
means
he's
you
an
have
offensive
about 30
rebounder,
seconds.
And know you have to make
Good luck.
certain where he is.
Good job, young man.
Detroit will
I
have
got
the
you.
Thank you,
basketball
sir.
Uh-oh.
to
Run out of
start
time.
the third quarter of play. Here's Cade Cunningham. Pistons now heading towards their bench.
Too late.
Cunningham lob down low, but the bank shot missed by Duran. Out of there with it comes Evan Mobley. Behind him to Donovan Mitchell. Bounce left side to Wade. Back out front to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane. Feeds Allen, who laid it up and in.
Getting stuff off their defense, Tim. That's the quickest way to come back.
Cavs cut it to 54-45. Third quarter just underway. Here's Asar Thompson on the right wing. He'll hand it off to Cunningham. Cade's been quiet with 5. Cunningham, 10 on the shot clock. Cunningham into the paint. Cunningham with a fadeaway, and it rolled out. Rebound grabbed by Dean Wade. Wade will toss it to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs going right to left, heading towards their bench. Mitchell into the paint. On right side to Wade. Unloaded a 3. Missed it. Rebound grabbed by Jalen Duran. Gave it off to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham up the right sideline. Cunningham matched up against Mitchell. Cunningham left corner to Asar Thompson. Thompson gave it to Tobias Harris. Harris against Wade. Harris with his back to the basket. 5 on the shot clock. Harris into the paint. Right side Thompson bangs into Mobley. Spun it up. Missed it. Rebound grab by Jared Allen. Allen looking for somebody. Finally got it to Mobley. Ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell into the paint. Flips. No, but Donovan Mitchell drew that foul.
Tim, when they play good defense, they're able to get out and look for stuff early in the clock. And that's the only advantage that I've seen them have tonight against this tough Piston defense when they get back.
So it'll be Donovan Mitchell shooting 2. Cavs down 54-45 with 10:33 to go, third quarter. Hey, I want to pass along word. Heard from our great friend and Cavs partnerships, corporate partnerships, Mayla Schlesinger. Mayla told me that there were 8 busloads that left Cleveland earlier today. 500 people plus as far as Cavalier team members and Cavs United members that made their way here to Detroit tonight, as they got word from Cavs chairman and owner Dan Gilbert. He wanted to turn Little Caesars Arena into Rocket Arena. So that's a great story. 500 people
it's a
made
lot,
their way.
babe.
So
The faithful.
Mitchell split the pair. Cavaliers cut it to 8, 54-46. Now LeVert is in the lineup for the Pistons to start the second half. Got it left side to Robinson, back to LeVert, steps behind the arc, lets it fly, in and out. Rebound Wade. Wade pitches it to Harden. Harden, lob down low to Allen. Allen put it up, no, he got fouled. So Jared Allen camped himself out right below that rim. And Allen will now shoot 2 free throws.
The Cavalier defense, 3 straight possessions, 3 straight top stops, and they've been able to score every time, at least with the free throws. Tim, this is how you break momentum. You break it with your defense.
Allen missed that first free throw. Again, his postseason struggles at the line continue. There's Jared Allen. With 10:04 to go here in the third, misses that first. Allen, line left. He's got that gold 31 on the back of his black uniform. Second one, got it. So Jared Allen splits the pair. Allen now in double figures with 10. Cavs chipping away. They've got it down to 7. And it seems like 7 and 6 is the number they can't quite get it under. Here's Duran. He bumps into Cunningham. Now Duran will hand it off to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham fires left corner to LeVert. LeVert against Harden. LeVert left of the lane. Pushes it up and in. So Karis LeVert got an 8-point ball game. 56-47. Mitchell into the lane. Drives and scores as he just floated that one in.
Early in the clock is the secret.
56-49. Again, the Cavs get to within 7. As LeVert gave it to Cunningham near the half-court line. Cunningham fires on the right side to Harris. Harris leans into Harden, put it up. It bounced around every inch of that iron and fell through. So Tobias Harris makes it 58-49. Harden double teamed in front of the Cavs bench, got it to Allen, tosses it to Mitchell. Mitchell splits a double team. Ball grabbed by Allen. Off to Wade. Three. Good! Dean Wade with his second three ball of the night.
Just in time, Tim.
Makes it 58-52 with 8:50 to go. You can see a sense of purpose in the Cavaliers players' eyes out there.
Well, it's on the
Locked
defensive
in. Here's
end.
Cunningham feeds down low to Duren. Put it up. No! Great defense by Mobley. Here come the Cavs to the other end. Harden into the lane. Harden drives, scoops, no. Rebound, bounces around, grabbed by Duncan Robinson, and he lost it. Scooped up by Mitchell at the half-court line. Mitchell, right of the lane. Mitchell cut off, lob out front to Wade. The Cavaliers will settle down all sorts of time. 13 on the clock. Wade comes around Mobley. Wade to the baseline, in the lane to Wade. Put it up, no. Rebound grab by Duncan Robinson. Kenny Atkinson thought Wade got hit on the arm. Here's Cunningham at the other end. Cunningham against Harden. Cunningham into the lane, and they'll get a foul called on James Harden. And that'll put Cade Cunningham at the free throw line. Again, Cade's been quiet tonight. Had a field goal in the first, had a three ball in the second quarter of play, and that's been it.
But Tim, he's got 8 assists. So he's getting the ball to his teammates, and when you're a great scorer, you can delay your offense and get everyone else involved, make them a scoring threat.
He make it sound like
a good job on.
He making it seem like that's just part of his plan, which that's not the case.
First free throw leads back to 7 at 59-52.
But you called it. Jenkins and LeVert off the bench have been key.
Oh my goodness.
Cunningham drains both free throws. Cavaliers down 8 with under 8 to go in the third. Harden out front against Cunningham. Bounces it to Allen. Allen in between the circles will hand it off to Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Mitchell back to Allen. Allen at the three-point arc. Allen gave it off to Mitchell. Weaving his way. Popped the ball up and in as it bounced around the rim and in.
Ball movement, player movement.
Donovan Mitchell, he's got a 17-point game. Cavaliers again within 6, 60-54. Cunningham drives right by Harden and dumps it. Cade Cunningham got the step on Harden and hammered it with 2 hands. 62-54. Cavs down 8. Left of the lane, Mobley. Mobley fakes the pass. Mobley against Duren. Now gives it to Mitchell. Run of the lane to Allen. Flipped it up. Nobody got fouled.
Make the shot, big fella. No finesse. And he's patting himself on the chest. Finish strong. That's the kind of game this is. You can't be assured they're going to make that call.
Cavs Academy summer camps hit gyms from June through August. Are you looking for something to keep your kids active this summer? Sign them up for basketball and cheer options with an emphasis on fun, fundamentals, and building confidence. Learn more at Cavs.com/academy. Timeout Pistons. Cavs down 8. With Jared Allen shooting 2 when we come back. 7:10 to go in the third. 62-54 Detroit on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Black Eagle. Black Eagle. Prime music. Prime music. Black Eagle.
down low, but the bank shot missed by Duran. Out of there with it comes Evan Mobley. Behind him to Donovan Mitchell. Bounce left side to Wade. Back out front to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane. Feeds Allen, who laid it up and in.
Getting stuff off their defense, Tim. That's the quickest way to come back.
Mitchell into the lane. Drives and scores as he just floated that one in.
Early in the clock is the secret.
6:49. Again, the Cavs get to within 7. Harden double teamed in front of the Cavs bench. Got it to Allen. Tosses it to Mitchell. Mitchell splits a double team. Ball grabbed by Allen. Off to Wade. 3. Good! Dean Wade with his second 3-ball of the night.
Just in time, Tim.
Cavs down 8, 62-54. 7:10 to go, third quarter here in Detroit. Game 2, Cavs and Pistons. Detroit leading this series, 1-0. Scene will shift to Cleveland Saturday afternoon for Game 3. That's a 3 o'clock tip. Matinee affair on Saturday. And then Game 4 Monday night. We go from one extreme to the other. We go from a matinee game to an 8 o'clock tip on Monday. Allen at the line shooting 2. Serena, what'd you hear in the huddle?
The big things are, look, defensively we found something, right? And I think we can see that coming out of halftime. So let's stick with that and limit them to one shot and leak out. Take advantages where you can, and that's one of them is trying to get out in transition, not when the defense is set in half court.
Allen hit the
I
first.
hear you, Serena. You're exactly
rolls
right.
The second one in. So Jared Allen now with a 12-point game. And the Cavs keep whittling away. They got it down to 6.
Stay with it.
With 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Pistons with the basketball. And now Donovan Mitchell got a hold of Duncan Robinson as Duncan Robinson flexing that right wrist.
Yeah, I'm just. You let them play like that all game, and then when we start playing like that, holding and grabbing, now you start blowing the darn whistle.
Here he goes.
Harris, far sideline, throws it in to Duncan Robinson, right back to Harris. Harris got it out front to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham, 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Mitchell. Whistles it down low to Duran. Put it up, no. Foul called as Jalen Duran drew that contact from Jared Allen.
Yeah, we call it a high-low situation. People forget Cade Cunningham is 6'8". He can see over the top of most guards. Big Durham just used his body and got in the lane. I'd put him on the line, and that's where he's going. Maybe he'll miss one.
Duran 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Now
Good.
1 of 3 as he misses the first.
Well, he's a dunker, Tim, and those guys get inspired if they can dunk on you.
Duran, Tuesday night, double-double. 11 points, 12 rebounds.
What did he get, 3 dunks in the last 2 minutes?
Yeah, the Cavs had tied the game, and then Duran had 3 straight dunks. Ignited the crowd and obviously put the Cavs back in the hole that they couldn't recover from. Cavs down 7, 63-56 with the ball. 6:40 to go here in the third. Mobley on the handoff out front to Mitchell. Mitchell against Harris. Mitchell to the baseline. Got it top side to Harden. Harden run of the lane. Right corner Mitchell. 3-ball up and down. Donovan Mitchell buries the 3.
Moving without it, Tim.
Mitchell with his first 3 tonight. Cavs within 4.
Stay with it.
63-59. Well, that maybe is the shot that will ignite Donovan. Harris, left wing 3, answers back.
Come on, Mo. You got to put a hand up.
Tobias Harris makes it 66-59. Mitchell into Harris. No look down low to Allen. Allen against Duran. Allen muscles into Duran. Hooks with the left hand. Didn't hit anything. Wade saved it in. It went out of bounds and it went off Duran with 7 seconds to go.
I like the effort by Big Jared. He was determined to get something, Tim.
7 on the shot clock. Mobley will sit down. Struess is in. Cunningham will take a seat for the Cavaliers. For the Pistons as Danis Jenkins will check in.
Yeah, you can put him on our team. Yeah, he's a special player.
It'll be Mitchell to inbound with 7 to shoot. Got it out front to Allen. Allen hands it right back to Donovan. Long 3. Banked it in! Oh, the bank is open. Cash for Donovan Mitchell. So Mitchell banks in the 3-ball, and the Cavs are within 4 again. Harris left of the lane, drives, missed the shot. And we're going to get a Foul on Duren.
Yeah, but a great block by Jared Allen, Tim. He blocked a runner, which is hard to do.
And the foul on Duren as the ball came off the backboard. As Tyson and Schroeder check in for the Cavaliers. Well, Donovan rattled in a three ball from the corner and then banked in a three ball. And the Cavs are within 4 at 66-62, 5.5 to go. Allen finds Schroeder under the basket. Schroeder directing traffic. Schroeder brings it all the way out front. Hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell against LeVert. Mitchell, right wing. Mitchell, 5 on the clock. Right to the key. Jumper, no. Rebound grab by Tobias Harris.
Yeah, he had a good look, Tim. I like that, a two-dribble mid-range.
Pistons with the ball up by 4, 66-62. Detroit going left to right. Robinson, left wing. Arches a three. It rimmed out. Rebound grab by Donovan Mitchell.
Push it.
Cavs to the other end. Schroeder bounce down low to Allen. Allen swinging. Allen down low. Allen hooking. Scoring. Jared Allen with some footwork and some muscle. And the Cavs are within 2.
Stay with it.
66-64. And now you can sense some uneasiness from the crowd here at Little Caesars Arena. Here's LeVert on the right side. LeVert in the middle to Robinson. Robinson, long three, got it. Duncan Robinson. It's his third three of the night. Leads back to 5, 69-64. Robinson has 11. Cavs with the ball. Schroeder, right of the lane, right corner Tyson. His three, air ball, rebound to Allen. Allen on the baseline, gave it to Mitchell. Mitchell in front of the Cavalier bench. Mitchell against LeVert. Mitchell with a sidestep. Mitchell to the corner. Three. Nope. Rebound grab by Tobias Harris. Cavaliers had it down to 2. Pistons now by 5 with the basketball. Here's Duren out front against Allen. 3:45 to go in the quarter. Duren. Lob right wing. Harris, one of the lane. Fadeaway. No. Rebound ricochets. Grabbed by Allen. Quickly to Mitchell. Mitchell to the forecourt. Mitchell against Robinson. Right side to Schroeder. Right down the lane. And he got it blocked.
Goaltending.
Goaltending on Duren. Credit the basket to Schroeder.
Schroeder knew he was coming. He played with them last season, and he put it right in the crease. Right in the crease.
Cavs back to within 3 at 69-66. 3:31 to go. Harden and Mobley are at the scorer's table.
You got 5 hits?
Evan.
How many? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So the Cavaliers have made their move here in the third. Got it down to a 1-possession game. And now at the other end.
Oh, come
got
on.
a foul called on
Schroeder?
On Schroeder.
Yeah. Come on. You letting them hold all this time, and now all of a sudden you're blowing the whistle on it? Come on.
Danis Jenkins will inbound over on the far side. Point game. Pistons 69, Cavaliers 66. 3:23 to go in the third. Jenkins will lob it into Tobias Harris, backing down Harden. Harris into the paint. Harris had it knocked away. They'll call the foul.
Quit reaching, James.
On James Harden.
There was no need. See, that's what you've got to know. This isn't the kind of guy you want him going to the free throw line and scoring from the field.
Tobias Harris, first trip to the line tonight, but he's been at 80% in the postseason, 87% in the regular. Out and Stewart has a putback. Cavs got lazy on the box out, 72-66. They're down by 6. Schroeder, sideline left, out front to Mobley. Mobley on the handoff to Tyson. Tyson in between the circles, 8 on the shot clock. Tyson bounces it down low in the paint. Mobley flipped it up and in as he took it right to Tobias Harris.
That's
Mobley
right.
was 7, makes it 72-68.
Feed your bigs.
Cunningham got it out front to Tobias Harris. Harris against Jalen Tyson. 2:40 to go in the quarter. Stewart had it poked away by Mobley, but is grabbed by Jenkins. Got it out front to Cunningham. Cunningham against Schroeder. Teammates last year. Cunningham left corner, 3-ball up. Big bounce And no good for Ronald Holland, who's checked in. Rebound Mobley, got it to Schroeder. Schroeder into the forecourt. Schroeder on the left side, hiding behind Mobley. Schroeder got it out front to Strus. Strus left of the lane. Strus tried to feed it down low. Ball out of bounds. They're all looking at one another. And it belongs to the Cavaliers. And that'll bring a timeout from the Cavs, as now Kenny Atkinson is really in the ear of Zach Zarba. And now Kenny's walking all the way out to the floor to have a conversation with Curtis Blair. Kenny went all the way out. Right corner Mitchell, three ball up and down. Donovan Mitchell buries the three.
Moving without it, Tim.
Mitchell with his first three tonight. Cavs within four.
Stay with it.
63-59. Allen hands it right back to Donovan. Long three. Banked it in. Oh, the bank is open. Cash for Donovan Mitchell. So Mitchell banks in the three ball, and the Cavs are within four again. Schroeder bounce down low to Allen. Allen swinging. Allen down low. Allen hooking. Scoring. Jared Allen with some footwork and some muscle. And the Cavs are within two. And now they're within four. 2:13 to go, third quarter. 72-68. Pistons lead it as the Cavaliers seem to have figured some things out here in the third quarter. As off the timeout, Cavaliers will have the basketball. You know, with Cavaliers playoffs here, presented by Redfin, Cavaliers want you to be a part of the action. Visit Cavs.com/playoffs. Cavaliers will take the floor with Harden, along with Dennis Schroeder, Max Strus, Jalen Tyson, and Evan Mobley. Serena, what was the message in the huddle?
Well, you mentioned Jalen Tyson. Kenny came over to him and basically hit into the teeth of the defense on offense, and then defensively wants the guards to be aggressive, knowing that Evan Mobley has their back.
Strus, right wing three. Bullseye! Max Strus with his first points of the night, and the Cavs are as close as they have been in a long time. They're within one. 72-71 with under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Great ATO by the Cavaliers. They drew it up for Max Strus. Cunningham, right of the lane to the baseline. Fade away, good. Cade Cunningham in double figures with 11. 74-71. Cavs down three with the ball. A minute and a half to go here in the third quarter of play. Dennis Schroeder gave it to Mobley. Mobley straddling the arc, got it down low to Schroeder. His revert layup blocked by Cunningham. Schroeder got whacked in the face. Nothing called. Danis Jenkins to the other end. Right corner to Green, got it out front. Cunningham's three, too strong. Rebound Strus. Quickly to Tyson. 1:10 to go. Tyson weaving his way down the lane. Got it out front. Mobley thought about a three. Evan passed it up. Gave it to Tyson. Tyson with a minute on the clock. Feeds Mobley in the paint. Evan into the paint. Rolling. Banking. No foul call. And out of there with it comes Duncan Robinson. Ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham running the lane.
What you call that?
Drew the foul. As he went to the rim at the other end, he'll get that foul on Harden.
He did call it.
Tim
Here we
Atkinson
go.
is concerned about.
Here we go.
He gets hit down low. Then you come down on the same action, and Cunningham goes to the line. They cut his angle off, and he was able to draw the foul. Very similar plays.
Cavs had it down to 1. As now Cunningham hits that free throw, makes it 75-71.
And Kenny's asking, what's the difference? Mobley gets hit down low.
4-point lead for Detroit with 52 seconds to go in the third. Cunningham's good. Cunningham with 8 here in the third. 13 overall. Cavs down 5. They had it to 1. Here's Schroeder through the center circle. Schroeder between his legs. Gives it up to Mobley. Right back to Schroeder. Draws contact, and that time they blow the whistle as Dennis Schroeder will head to the free throw line and shoot 2.
You've got to fight for your team. Every possession is crucial. Every defensive stand means something.
So Schroeder shooting 2 as he heads to the line. We'll pause for station identification on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers audioverse.
Appreciate y'all, Hank. Thursday, East Side night. Potoi, back to the ball game. Listen to these crybaby guys. Especially
It's the first. Of course,
color
Dennis knows
analysis.
this Pistons team
Oh,
very
my
well.
goodness.
Played the back
No,
half
for
of the
real, though. I
regular
appreciate
season
y'all.
for Detroit last year, and then really was a key component. And they pushed the Knicks to 6 games in the first round.
And then they got rid of him. The life in the NBA, it's a guy that helps you get to where you want to go, and then you get rid of him.
Schroeder hit them both. He's got 4 points here in the third. Cavs within 3, 76-73. Right side, Duncan Robinson. Robinson against Strus. Robinson into the paint. Tough bank shot. Missed it. Ball knocked around. And out of there with it come the Cavaliers. Cavs can pretty much wind it all the way down if they want. Harden into the lane. Pulls up and hits. Well, James Harden said, I want a bucket. That's what I want.
That's
and
right.
the Cavaliers are within 1 at 76-75.
Harden playing the 2-guard, Tim.
So Detroit will have the final shot of the third quarter. They're up by 1. Lob on the right side to Cunningham. 3 on the clock. Cunningham got it back to Jenkins. Long 3. Switch. Unreal. Danis Jenkins hits the 3 ball to close out the
Bucket.
third quarter of play. It ignites
Bucket.
the crowd.
like Jenkins
Pushes
can't
the lead
hoop.
back to 4. 79-75. Pistons lead it here at Little Caesars Arena. Coming back for the fourth quarter. After this on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers audioverse.
She was the sister who went unnoticed. A daffodil might.
Hey, I do believe Jenkins is a third-year player without me looking right now. So, for a third-year player, Jenkins has been playing well. Go get him, Jenkins. Show them boys.
school football, and so much more. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Watch rocksports.com, the home for Ohio sports fans.
Danis Jenkins with a 3-ball to close out the third quarter, and the Pistons are up by 4 at 79-75 as we get ready to start the fourth here in Detroit. But before we do that, let's talk about how the Cavs can bring it home. Bring it home tonight here at Little Caesars Arena. Bring it home presented by Rocket. We're going back to the studio. Brad Sellers and Mike Snyder.
All right, thank you, Tim. Yeah, as you mentioned, that 3 by Jenkins, that hurt. The Cavs had got within 1. Bradley had a very good third quarter. Now, how can they get over the hump against these guys?
Well, we have to continue to limit possessions. Obviously, we outscored the Pistons by 7 points in that quarter. Tough D got us back into the game. Attention to detail down the stretch, making sure we understand who we have, limiting their opportunities, and again, staying aggressive offensively will get us back to where we need to be.
Donovan Mitchell, exceptional third quarter.
Oh, he came out to play hard. And the emotion. That's what I
Yeah.
think people wanted to see. The emotion. This means something to you. And so continue with that, and let's go get it done.
All right, sounds like a plan as we send it back to Tim and Jim.
All right, fourth quarter about to start here at Little Caesars Arena. Cavs will have the basketball as everybody here is up and waving the towels. Cavs trail by 4, 79-75 as Schroeder will bring it across the half-court line. Schroeder out front to Mobley, hands it right back to Schroeder. Schroeder on the move underneath the basket, left corner Mitchell, 3-ball down, nope, long rebound, gobbled up by Schroeder. And Schroeder keeps the possession alive. Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder into the paint, right wing to Tyson. Tyson down the lane, flipped, and he rolled it in. Jalen Tyson opens up the fourth quarter with a bucket, gets the Cavs to within 2. 79-77.
And Serena, isn't that what they told him to do? Keep slashing, getting to the rim, getting to the paint.
Asar Thompson back in for Detroit. Got it out front to Jalen Duren. 2-point game as the fourth quarter gets underway. Duren, right of the lane, tough shot. Mobley deflected it. They get it back on the left side to Robinson. And 24-second shot clock violation. That blocked shot by Evan Mobley.
Yep.
And the ball never touched the rim. So the Cavs now can tie, or a downtown bomb could give them the lead. Cavs down 2, 79-77. Less than a minute off the fourth quarter clock. Schroeder out front. Thought about a 3. Schroeder, right of the lane, looking. Gave it to Strus. Strus back to Schroeder. Schroeder will hand it to Mitchell. Splits a double team. Floats in the lane. Left it short. Got it back. Popped it up and in and tied the game. Donovan Mitchell. He's having himself a second half. He's got 13 in the second half. 25 overall. And we are deadlocked at 79.
About time he showed up.
Duren, top of the three-point arc. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham got it down low. Thompson in the lane. Tough shot. No! Rebound Strus. Cavaliers with the momentum and the ball. They've tied the game at 79. Schroeder on the right sideline. Schroeder down low to Mobley. Pow! Cavs lead. Timeout Pistons. Schroeder finds Evan Mobley, and the rim wrecker of a dunk puts the Cavs up 81-79. 10:19 to go. Timeout Pistons will take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
We've been waiting for Donovan Mitchell to be Donovan Mitchell. That's why James Harden is there, right? To free him up so he can go do his thing. He needs to be doing his thing, win or lose. It's good to see us finally coming out of his shell. Commercial break. Potoi. Come on, Pistons. Protect your home court, homie.
Right wing to Tyson. Tyson down the lane. Flipped, and he rolled it in. Jalen Tyson opens up the fourth quarter with a bucket. Gets the Cavs to within 2. Schroeder will hand it to Mitchell. Splits a double team. Floats in the lane. Left it short. Got it back. Popped it up and in and tied the game. Donovan Mitchell. He's having himself a second half. He's got 13 in the second half. 25 overall. And we are deadlocked at 79. And then following that, a vicious dunk by Evan Mobley off a beautiful feed from Dennis Schroeder, and the Cavs are up 81-79. 2-point lead for Cleveland, 10:19 to go fourth quarter in Detroit. Serena just left the Cavaliers huddle. I imagine that's a pretty energized huddle right now.
Yeah, you could tell, they've got the momentum right now. But, Tim, before the Cavaliers hit the fourth quarter, one thing I noticed in the huddle was Dennis Schroeder and Donovan Mitchell were having a disagreement, right? And you know what I love the most is you had those guys talking it out. By the end of that huddle, those two had their arms around each other and were both energized, giving them some energy here in the fourth quarter.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Tyson. He thought he had knocked it off Asar Thompson.
And Tim, this is a great group. You've got Tyson, you've got Strus, and you've got Schroeder to be the point guard. Donovan's going to play the 2 guard. Take the ball out of his hands and make him a pure shooter. I like it.
Detroit with the basketball. Asar Thompson gives it off to Cunningham. Cunningham on the left sideline. Picked up by Tyson. Cunningham with 8 on the clock. Lob left wing to Harris. Harris backing down Mitchell. Harris to the baseline. Tough shot, good.
Yep, turnaround jump shot. Bigger guy, 6'8".
Tobias Harris now with 17. We're tied at 81. Schroeder, right corner. Tyson 3. Missed it. Ball loose on the floor. Grabbed by Asar Thompson. Here's Thompson down the floor to Robinson. Long 3. Got it.
Bucket. Bucket. Protect your home court.
And that's a 3-point lead for Detroit. So 5 quick ones by the Pistons. 84-81. Schroeder into the lane. Flip. No. Out of there with it comes Cade Cunningham. Cunningham to the other end against Strus. Bet it down low. Ball deflected by Mobley. Out of there with it comes Mitchell. Mitchell galloping up the right side. Donovan into the paint. Float. Scores. Donovan now with 27. And
here
the
we go.
Cavaliers are back to within 1. 84-83.
Donovan Mitchell getting it done.
That quiets the crowd somewhat as Cade Cunningham has it on the left sideline. Drops it on the wing to Tobias Harris.
Help him.
Harris, 6 on the clock. Harris into the paint. Short shot. Rattled out. Out of there with it comes Schroeder. Schroeder ahead to Strus. Behind him to Mitchell. Mitchell stutter steps into the paint. And he lost it out of bounds as Tobias Harris got his hands on the ball. That'll get Harden in for the Cavaliers. Sitting down will be Dennis Schroeder.
Great minutes by Schroeder, Tim, running the show.
84-83. Pistons by 1 with the ball. Cavaliers had a brief 2-point lead. Here's Asar Thompson on the handoff to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham out front against Tyson. Cunningham left side to Duncan Robinson. And once again, he's got that 3-ball eye tonight. Robinson gives it off to Harris, rolling in the lane, floating and scoring. Tobias Harris, 15th year out of Tennessee, and the veteran has come through in postseason for the Pistons. 86-83. Cavs down 3. Harden on the left-hand dribble. Harden bounced to Mobley. Evan, left wing Mitchell. Don, 3. Nope. Rebound grab by Durham. Mitchell had a great look. Sideline 3-ball. Couldn't connect. Pistons by 3. Cunningham at the other end. Cade Cunningham got it out front to Robinson. Thought about a 3. Flips in the lane to Thompson in the corner to Robinson. Robinson driving the baseline. Back out front to Thompson in the right corner to Robinson. 3. No. Rebound grab by Tobias Harris in the lane to Thompson. Put it up. Nobody got fouled.
And here we go again, Tim. Coming down the stretch, looking to close. You play good defense, but you don't get the rebound. And it just can't be Mobley. Just can't be your bigs. We switch so much in this game. Everybody's got to come back and give help. Get the rebound. Possessions, possessions, possessions.
Well, this Piston crowd is roaring as Asar Thompson heads to the free throw line. Not a prolific free throw shooter as he missed the first. I was just going to say 55% in the playoffs, 57% during the regular season. Timeout, Cavs. 86-83. Pistons by 3. 7:36 to go in Detroit. We'll take a timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
No other car company gives you the
They kind of tricked me with that commercial.
Schroeder on the right sideline. Schroeder down low to Mobley. Pow! Cavs lead. Timeout, Pistons. Schroeder finds Evan Mobley, and the rim wrecker of a dunk puts the Cavs up 81-79. Cunningham to the other end against Strus. Bet it down low. Ball deflected by Mobley. Out of there with it comes Mitchell. Mitchell galloping up the right side. Donovan into the paint. Float. Scores! Donovan now with 27. And the Cavaliers are back to within 1. And right now they're down 3, 86-83. Pistons lead it. 7:36 to go. Fourth quarter here in Detroit. Pistons looking to go up 2-zip in this best-of-7 series.
And Tim, this is the kind of game that it's going to come down to, like they always do in the playoffs, 1 or 2 baskets, 1 or 2 turnovers, 1 or 2 great defensive efforts that gives you an opportunity to win this game.
Cavaliers get Jared Allen back in the ball game. Dennis Schroeder has also checked back in. Asar Thompson going to the free throw line. He'll have one more toss after he missed the first before the timeout. I'll send out a very special hello. Our great buddy Steve in Lorraine dialed in. I'm listening to the corn, as he says.
Oh, come on.
Second free throw missed, but they tap it out front to Cade Cunningham. Wow. Cunningham on the left wing. Dumps it on the baseline to Thompson. Feeds right corner. Robinson, 3. Good. Well, he had 4 on Tuesday night. Tonight he has 5. 89-83. Cavaliers down by 6. Here's Harden on the right side. Harden got it out front to Strus. Bounces it right back to Harden. Right wing 3. No. Rebound. Allen tapped it to Tyson. Gave it back to Harden. Right wing Tyson. Tyson drives by Harris. Tyson got it blocked in the lane. Allen picked it up. Flipped it up. No, but he got crushed.
I like
it.
So
Jared Allen will shoot 2.
And put one of their bigs again, Stewart this time, and He picks up another foul. That's his fifth. That's his fifth. I like it.
Well, that'll put Jared Allen at the free throw line with under 7 minutes left. Allen shooting 2. Cavs down 6. Allen hit the first.
Just stay with it, guys. These are the kind of games they're feeling the pressure too. This hasn't been a great second half for them. It has for us.
Allen tonight with 15 points in the ball game. Second toss, got it.
Go,
couple
Biggie.
of big free throws there for Jared Allen. He now has a 16-point game. Cavs within 4, 89-85. Keep in mind, Tuesday night, game was tied with 5 minutes to go, and the Cavs had the ball. Cunningham comes down the lane, put it up, rolled out, ball tipped by Harden, grabbed by Schroeder. Here come the Cavaliers. Schroeder up the left side. Schroeder with his back to the basket. Now he'll walk it out to the wing. Schroeder got a screen from Allen. Schroeder gets Stewart on a switch. Schroeder between his legs on the dribble. Schroeder into the paint. Schroeder stops. Schroeder cut off. Topside Strus. Max steps right. 3-ball. Round the rim and out. Whistle and a foul. And
on Harris.
Tobias Harris on the foul as he grabbed a hold of Jared Allen.
And Jared is working that board, Tim. It started in the second quarter, and Harris just literally grabbed him.
Well, the Cavaliers will have possession, down by 4, 89-85. It'll be Schroeder just to the right of the Cavalier bench. Schroeder will lob it into Allen. Allen against Stewart. Allen gave it off to Harden. Harden, top of the key, right wing Strus, 3, no, rebound, tipped in by the Pistons. They both went up for it, Asar Thompson, and that bucket belongs to the Cavaliers. I think they'll give it to Wade. He was the closest one to it. So the Cavaliers are within 2. Cunningham at the other end, 3, good. That's a big shot. Gage Cunningham hits the 3-ball. 92-87. Cavaliers down 5 with 5:40 to go. Strus right down the lane, bounce to Allen, hooks and scores.
2-man action.
Jared Allen, that little shot put, imitating Donovan Mitchell right there, makes it 92-89. As we mentioned Donovan Mitchell, he's sitting right in front of us. He'll check in at the next break. Here's Cunningham out front against Harden. Cunningham with 8 on the clock. Cunningham, fade away, got it from the free throw line. Timeout taken by the Cavaliers. Cade Cunningham with a 3-ball and now a 2-point field goal. Cavaliers down 5, 94-89 with 5:14 to go. We'll keep it right here as Cunningham is now up to 18 points, 13 in the second half of play. As Cade Cunningham putting those MVP caliber skills to good use. Cunningham now with a double-double tonight with 18 and 10. I want to remind you that SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Cavs. Now, whether buying or selling tickets to Cavs games or any live event in the land, SeatGeek is the place to do it.
You know, the amazing thing about this game is that it's all about effort and will right now. The strategies are fine. That's why Kenny just wants to make sure that we understand that no settling for outside shots, making that extra pass is going to be crucial. But right now, Tim, coming down the stretch again, here we are again. Pay attention to detail. Defensive rebounds, deflections off of your defense, and getting good shots. And who's the hot man for the Cavs? Donovan Mitchell. And who's getting it done on the inside? Jared Allen.
And the Cavaliers will get Donovan Mitchell back into the ball game with 5:14 to go. Cavaliers down 5, 94-89. So the Cavaliers going with the starting 5, Mitchell, Harden, along with Wade, Mobley, and Allen. Harden will bring the ball into the forecourt. Harden comes around Mobley at the half-court line. Harden on the left-hand dribble. Harden works to the left wing. Harden lobbed to Allen in the lane. Allen up, and he rolled it around the rim and in. Jared's got a 20-point ball game.
There you go with Kenny again, Tim.
94-91. Cavaliers draw it up off the timeout. Allen with the rolling hoop. He's got a 14-point second half. Cunningham lost the ball at his foot, scooped it back up. Cunningham out front against Allen. Bounce down low to Thompson. Thompson bounces to Jenkins, flipped it up. No! Ball ricochets out front to Cunningham. His three, no. Ball loose on the floor. Harden was able to gobble it up and give it to Donovan Mitchell. Cavs down 3. Mitchell, right of the lane. Right corner, Mobley. 3 ball around the rim and out. Rebound grab by Asar Thompson. Boy, it spun out on Evan. Here's Danis Jenkins for Detroit with 4:08 left. Jenkins, bounce left side to Harris. Harris backing down Harden. Harris leaning. Harris, fade away. Short. Rebound Wade. And a foul will be called on Jared Allen.
Are you serious, Tim?
So they get that foul on Jared Allen. That'll be his 4th.
What a call to make. As much contact as there been coming down this stretch. Wow.
So it'll be Cade Cunningham to inbound over on the far side with exactly 4 minutes to go. Cunningham got it to Jenkins, right back to Cunningham, into Wade. Leans in, and they'll call the foul on Wade as he bit ever so slightly on that head and shoulder fake from Cade Cunningham. So with 3:53 to go and Detroit up 3, Cunningham at the line shooting 2. Cunningham 4 of 4 from the line tonight, 18-point ball game, averaging 31.3 in the playoffs. And he rolls that first one in. So Cunningham now with 19 points in the ball game. Detroit has played 8 postseason games. This is number 9. Cunningham has had 20 or more in all 8. And he's 1 point away from making it 9 for 9. 95-91, Pistons by 4. Cunningham, second one, good. And Cade Cunningham makes it 96-91. And the Cavs with that starting 5 on the floor. Here's Harden at the half-court line. Harden, double team, fires left side to Wade. Wade back to Harden. Harden, cross-court Mitchell. Donovan fakes to 3, steps left, shoots to 3, missed it. Rebound Duren as he took it away from Jared Allen. It'll be the Pistons with the ball and a 5-point lead. 3.5 left. Timeout, Detroit. Critical possession here, and the Pistons want to talk it over. They're up 5 with 3:26 to go. 96-91. Pistons lead it. We'll take a wild card timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. Cavs down 5, 96-91. It'll be Pistons basketball with 3:26 to go. Cavaliers looking for a defensive stop. One of the defensive stops tonight have been 5 block shots. And, of course, for every Cavalier block, KeyBank donates $25 to the Cavaliers Community Foundation. Here we go. Tobias Harris throws it into Duren. Got it out front to Asar Thompson. Thompson bounce down low to Harris. Harris on the baseline. Harris against Strus. Shoots, hits.
And he's been automatic, Tim. We haven't had anybody to slow him down.
The lead is 7 for the Pistons. Harden, right wing to Mitchell. Mitchell, as the clock's about to hit 3 minutes, into the lane, put it up. No, he got knocked down. And the foul will be on Danis Jenkins. That'll put Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line with 3:01 to go. Cavaliers down 98-91. And we've got an update from Serena.
Tim, the messages from the huddle are simple. Just get a stop and then play with pace. Let's get the ball up the floor quickly in these final minutes.
So here's Donovan Mitchell shooting 2. Cavs down 7. Mitchell with 27, and he missed the first. Donovan Mitchell will try to split the pair. Duncan Robinson checks back in. Of course, Duncan Robinson played his college basketball not too far from here in Ann Arbor for the Michigan Wolverines. His first year as a Piston after spending the first 7 of his career with Miami. Donovan Mitchell, line left. 3:01 left. Second toss, got it.
We'll take it.
So Mitchell now with 28. 98-92. Pistons by 6 as we drop under 3 minutes to go here in Detroit. Here's Cunningham in the center circle. Cade Cunningham gets a screen from Jenkins. Cunningham now matched up against Harden, just blows by Harden. And then the ball knocked away and out of bounds, and it went off Duren.
And the Cavs closed it down, Tim.
And now Cavaliers.
They're trying to get Strus in, Tim.
Well, the Cavs wanted to get Strus in, and I think JB was screaming for a challenge.
No, he said no challenge.
So now the Cavs. Well, there's confusion here. Originally, it looked like JB was going to ask for a challenge, and then the staff behind the Pistons bench said, no, don't go for the challenge. In the meantime, the Cavs were trying to get Strus in the game.
Well, who's the timeout charged to?
I believe they charged it to.
Oh, Pistons, okay.
Pistons.
Keep
it right here with 2:43 to go. Cavaliers down 6, 98-92.
And Tim, they don't need a long ball. Just get him. Just make a basket. That is the key. Make a basket, get to the line, high percentage shots. Don't settle for threes just because it's there.
The Cavalier long ball has not been their forte tonight. 7 of 29 behind the arc for the Cavaliers, 24%. And a Piston team that is not known for shooting 3 balls. 13 of 27 tonight, 48%. Duncan Robinson, 5 of 9. Cade Cunningham, 2 of 5. Danis Jenkins, 2 of 5. Tobias Harris, 2 of 3. And even Karis LeVert got in on the act in the first half when he hit 2 out of 3. Well, Detroit going against the grain as far as what they normally do well. But it's put them into a 6-point lead, 98-92 with 2:43 to go. It'll be Cavalier basketball. Cavs going with Harden, Mitchell, Strus, Allen, and Mobley. Detroit will pressure in the backcourt. Harden threw it into Strus. Strus will give it up to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell met by Jenkins at the half-court line. Mitchell to the right side. Mitchell comes right of the lane into the paint. Rainbows, and he missed. A rebound grab by Asar Thompson. 2.5 left. Pistons ball. They're up by 6. Looking to go up 2-0 in this series. Here's Asar Thompson, left wing to Cunningham. Cunningham, top of the key against Strus. Now steps back, 3-ball up and good. That is a killer. Another 3 for Detroit, and the lead is 9.
And Cunningham has come alive in this half.
Sure has. Harden on the left wing, feeds Mobley in the paint. Sideline left to Strus. Strus in the corner, had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And we're down to 1:54 to go.
Plenty of time, but you got to make a basket here. You need one here.
Cavaliers to inbound with 10 on the shot clock. And now on I believe we'll get a foul call.
On Jenkins?
And if that's before the ball was inbounded.
It is. It was Jenkins, Tim.
So that'll put Mitchell at the line for the Cavaliers. As Strus got tripped up out front by Cunningham. So they got Cunningham on the foul. Mitchell at the line. And the Cavaliers with a break as Donovan Mitchell hits that free throw. 29 now for Mitchell. Leads down to 8 at 101-93. And the Cavaliers will inbound again. Harden. Mitchell drives the baseline into the paint, feeds Allen, hooked and scored as it
must be an emergency.
Fell through.
I think it's an Amber Alert.
Stops.
I was just trying to stop it.
101-95.
If y'all heard that, I'm more than sure you
Cavs
did.
within 6. 1:38 left. Allen has matched his playoff career high of 22 points in a game. Cunningham out front against Mobley, spinning in the lane, tough shot off the backboard, no. Rebound deflects to Jenkins, his foul line shot, no. Tip up and in by Jalen Durham. 103-95.
You didn't hear it. Anyway,
Pistons
there was
by
an
8.
Amber Alert that
Mitchell
went off.
out front, 3, no. Blocking foul will be called on Asar Thompson.
So he's got
And
2
that-
coming, Tim.
And we'll put Mitchell at the free throw line, shooting 2.
With 1:16 to go.
So Donovan Mitchell at the line. Cavs trailing 103-95. And again, Detroit on the offensive glass. We saw that on Tuesday. And Duran with that huge tip in right there. Puts the Cavs down 8. Mitchell swishes the first. Donovan now with a 30-point game.
They have our defense so spread out, Tim, that when that ball goes up, everybody's got to go back to get that rebound, not just your bigs.
Mitchell line left. Cavs within 7. Second free throw, got it. So Donovan now with 31. It's his 3rd playoff game of 30 or more. He had 32 and 30 against Toronto in the first 2. It's been a while, but the Cavs have needed all of those tonight. They're within 6. Jenkins in the center circle against Harden. Danis Jenkins with 10 on the shot clock. Jenkins works to the left side. A minute to go. Jenkins picked up by Strus. 5 on the clock. Jenkins into the paint. Blocked by Strus. Grabbed by Asar Thompson. His jumper. Good. Wow.
Bucket.
Asar Thompson off the block. Hits the 3 ball.
They need to look at that one, Tim.
Asar Thompson. He had not hit a 3 in the playoffs. Now let's see. Zach Zarba is here at the scorer's table. I think they're going to take that away.
Yeah.
No basket.
Okay, good D.
No basket. So Asar Thompson still doesn't have a 3 ball in the playoffs.
Yes, you got to put that eraser on that baby, huh?
You like my whiteout?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you got to have whiteout. It's one of the broadcaster's tools. I think I've got about 37 multicolored Technicolor pens.
You know what? I've seen them up here. Yeah. But,
all right, here we go. Cavs down 6. 103-97.
They can get closer. That's what this is about.
The Cavaliers with 2 timeouts remaining. Detroit has 1. Allen will inbound in the backcourt. Throws it into Harden. Harden around a Mobley screen. Harden up the right side. Harden crossover dribble into the paint. Feeds Allen. Fumbles it. Got it back. Tosses it to Harden. Harden out front. Harden against Harris. Harden steps left. Fumbled the ball. It's coughed up. And out of there with it comes Detroit. Turnover, Cavaliers. Danis Jenkins into the forecourt, and Mobley fouled him. Well, the Cavaliers for 2 games here in Detroit with costly turnovers.
Turnovers and second shots again, haunting this team.
Detroit tonight with 9 steals in the game. as it will be Pistons basketball for the Cavaliers. That was their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Detroit by 6, 103-97. Cunningham just inside the half-court line. Cunningham throws it into Duren. Duren steps into the forecourt, and Jared Allen fouled him. So, with 26.8 to go, Jalen Duren heads to the free throw line, looking to make this a 3-possession game. Cavaliers very briefly had the lead, and Detroit was able to withstand that Cavalier surge. And the Cavaliers, with some costly errors down the stretch, not able to close out. As Duren hits the first free throw. 9-point ball game.
Huge.
Jalen Duren.
Huge free throw.
When you look at that Cavalier turnover number, and it has cost them. Not as many in the second half, but Jim, again, you can't afford to cough that ball up down the stretch.
Nope.
Duren hit them both. Cavs down 8, 105-97, 26.8 to go. We'll take our second wild card timeout on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse.
Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. East Side tonight. Detroit going up 2-0, which we expected, I would think, being that they're the #1 seed. However, James Harden doing James Harden-like things in a game that they really needed to win. Spider-Man, he showed up. James Harden doing James Harden-like things. Hey, back to the ball game. Hey, y'all have a good night. Potoi, hit the like button on your way out.
Cavaliers looking for some sort of miracle here in Detroit, down 8 with 26.8 to go. Cavaliers also looking at an 0-2 deficit in this best-of-7 series. Next 2 games will be in Cleveland, hoping some home cooking. We'll keep them alive. Inbound Strus, 3, hits the front of the rim, knocked away, and as Cunningham and Mitchell battle for the rebound, the foul will be called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll put Cunningham at the line to shoot 2 and try to pretty much salt this one away for the Pistons.
And Tim, they had a better second half, but they couldn't close, and that's been the issue. And let's talk a little about what defines closing. More than making shots efficiently, you need possessions. If you're turning the ball over or if you're giving them second shot opportunities, you can't close in this league. You have to get stops. And that's been the issue now for 2 games.
And Cade Cunningham just keeps hitting free throws. He hits the first right there. And Cunningham certainly came to life in the second half, scoring-wise. He's up to 24 points in the ballgame, has 10 assists, 4 rebounds. Oh, and 2 blocked shots. As Cunningham line right. Sends that second one up and in. And Cade Cunningham now with 25. Cavs down 10 with under 20 seconds left. In the left corner, Mobley's 3 is an air ball. Rebound grabbed by Tobias Harris. Gives the ball up. And the Cavs won't foul. And that will do it here in Detroit. So the final seconds will tick off. Pistons take a 2-0 lead in the series as they go up 2-0 after a 107-97 win over the Cavaliers. So 2 straight 10-point wins at home by Detroit to open up this series. Cavaliers need to hold serve on their home floor with the next 2 at Rocket Arena on Saturday afternoon and Monday night, respectively. Cavaliers again, as we talked about, had that opportunity in the fourth quarter right there. And
Yes,
Jim,
they were.
Costly errors down the stretch.
Tim, and that is the key. Closing games. We were one of the best closing teams in the league until these playoffs started. But like I said again, it's not about necessarily being totally focused on your offense. In order to get to that offense, you need to get stops, and you need to get opportunities. And that's what the Cavs could not do.
Serena, final thoughts from you before we send it to Mike and Brad?
Getting those stops would have allowed them to run the floor and get some easier buckets, which I would have loved to see. Look, I thought the offense was stagnant in the first half. We saw too much dribbling, and look, the Cavs couldn't stop Tobias Harris. He finished very efficient, 9 of 16. I thought Jenkins really hurt us off the bench, not just his points, it was the rebounds. And look, there was also just like some mixed box outs on free throws that were killer, and those things really hurt you when you look at the final score, Tim.
And Donovan Mitchell has talked about that. It's the little things, just those little things in playoff basketball. And those little things bit the Cavaliers tonight. And now they find themselves down 0-2 to the Pistons in this first round best-of-7 series. But the scene shifts to Rocket Arena, which I'm sure will be roaring on Saturday afternoon for Game 3 and also Game 4 on Monday night, as the Pistons will come in and really try to put a stranglehold on this series. Cavaliers will try to hold home court and turn this into a 2 out of 3. So we'll see how it unfolds, but it unfolded tonight in the Pistons' favor. They win it 107-97. So that's going to do it here in Detroit. Want to remind you that tonight's Cavs-Pistons playoff matchup was presented by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cavaliers. Also by Huntington. Let's get more for money. Switch to Huntington Bank at huntington.com. By McDonald's. Score a $2 large fry every time the Cavs win, only in the McDonald's app. And by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, Marty Allen, let's roll the closing credits music. As always, plenty of people to thank. The Vice President of Broadcasting and Engineering for the Cavaliers is Joe Fritchen. Huge thank you, of course, to the dynamic duo back in Cleveland. Best production tandem in the NBA. Senior producer, Kurt McLaughlin. Technical director, Marty Allen. Albert Dale, great job here in Detroit, as always. Jim Jones, Serena Winters, huge thanks to you. And, of course, the biggest thanks goes to you, the listeners. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, the Cavaliers fall in Detroit tonight by a final of 107-97. So we're going to head back to Cleveland, and the three of us will be back with you on Saturday afternoon at Rocket Arena. Game 3, Cavs and Pistons. It'll tip at 3. The Huntington Tip-Off Show will come your way at 2:30 on the Medical Mutual Cavaliers Audioverse. So until then, this is Tim Elkhorn saying once again, thank you very much for listening. And from Little Caesars Arena here in Detroit, so long, everybody.